Hello, hello, hello. I am spiritual life coach Latricia Booker here with Kingdom Business, where we get healed, delivered, and free. Where we know who we are, we elevate our minds and our spirits, and we raise and expand our consciousness to ultimately walk in our true divine purpose. That is the truth of who God created us to be. You all, I just want to say thank you for all the likes, for all the subscribes, for the shares. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you also for the donations, the financial contributions to my channel, should I say. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And so, today, I want to share this message with you. And so the message is sort of piggybacking off of, or an extension of, my last video, which was your Judas is needed. And so in that video, I talked about how Judas is necessary. Jesus' Judas was necessary for him to get where God was taking him, and how ultimately they will hang themselves. Now, I want to share a few things with you first about the last video, and again extending into what I want to speak to you about, which will lead into how they are coming back around because they couldn't beat you. So the title of this video would be something like that. They couldn't beat you, so they want to join you. There it is. Okay, so let's go back. Let's backtrack just a little bit, just to bring us forward. So in the last video, your Judas is needed, is necessary. I mentioned how they will hang themselves, just like Judas hung himself after he gave up Jesus. And today I was walking, and what God was showing me is that certain individuals are laying in wait. And what I mean by that is they're waiting on me. They're waiting for me to be weak. They're waiting on a vulnerability to attack because they can't mess with me. And that's what God is giving me, and is that is happening with some of you here. People are laying in wait because they couldn't get you. You're too strong, which goes back to what I spoke of in a different video about your strength is making them weak. And so they're waiting for a vulnerability. They're waiting for a weakness. Now today, while I was out having my walk, during my walk, God was showing me this. And I laughed and I said, wow, they're going to be waiting. I said, they're going to go to their grave waiting. And then what I spoke on was how the joy of the Lord is my strength. And even when I'm weak, He is my strength. And I was just reading, I want to say yesterday about, and it may have been today, I can't remember, but how the Apostle Paul said he will boast on his weakness because his strength comes from the Lord. Jesus is my strength. Jesus is your strength. Even in your weakness, He is your strength. And you boast on that weakness. In other words, you acknowledge that God is your strength. So while they're waiting, lying in wait for a weakness, they're going to be waiting. I told God they're going to go to the grave. They're going to die waiting. They're going to be in a grave waiting. And then I went on to say, I would not say hold your breath. You know how they say don't hold your breath. It's like I wouldn't tell them to hold their breath. Because you're going to die sooner than later, for sure. You're going to go to your grave sooner than later if you're holding your breath, waiting on me to be weak. Because if God is my strength and the joy of the Lord is my strength, and He is literally my strength, and greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world, you're going to die waiting. So, that along with the fact that when you've come to a place where you transcended all that, maybe at one point in time you went through some things, you went through some hurts, you were feeling weak, some of us ascend and come to a place of complete, whole and complete, because He said we are whole and complete in Him. Again, he in us. God in us. Him in me is greater than he in the world. So we understand and we know that we allow him to reign in us. And so when you're doing that, ain't no weak. When you've overcome that, I thought of all that today. Jesus said, I've already overcome the world. He already overcame it. So we overcame it. He has overcome it for us. So ain't no weakness. When he was resurrected, we resurrected with him. He was crucified. We've been crucified too. It may be some more, but every time we crucify, we also resurrected with him, with Christ. So while you're waiting on the weakness, you're going to be waiting. That's number one. I wanted to address that. Now I need to go here, and I'm going to bring it back around to tap into something I said in the last video. They are wanting to join you now. They couldn't beat you, so now they want to join you. You know that's a saying. If you can't beat them, join them. I'll be like, who? The devil is a liar. Who said they going to join me? Who said that I will allow them to? But they'll try. They'll try. They want to come and join you because they realize they couldn't beat you. Now, here's the thing. They're coming around you because they see where you're going. They see you shining. They see you glowing. And by the way, that's an inside-out job. And I say that because I was listening to someone today that mentioned how the glory of God will shine through you when you're linked up with him like that and you're allowing him to reign in you and all those things. And people will ask you what kind of skin cream you use. And I'm like, that's the glory skin cream. That's God's glory skin. Ain't no skin cream. Not that I don't use skin cream, but the point is, they see your glory. See God's glory in you, on you. They see where you're going. Sometimes God be showing people. Sometimes they be getting dreams about you. And this the other part of that. Remember, they trying to look and see what's going on. And sometimes God will let them get a glimpse. Problem is, again, they doing too much. But God will let them get a glimpse only to keep them on the outside just to look. But because they're so, I don't even know what to call them, rebellious, just all about their own, what they want to do, they'll push past respect and still be trying to see on the inside and still be trying to get up on you, even though God already say, stand back, fall back. But they don't listen, which is why they're where they're at, which is why they'll never get into the promises of God. But that's a whole nother video. Let me stick to the subject. So, they want to come and join you. They're going to be trying to come around. They're going to be trying to be your friend. Matter of fact, they're plotting and planning. That's part of them waiting for you to be weak. Now, this is the thing. They're looking for a way in. Whatever way they feel they can access you to try it, because now they want to get close to you. Whatever way they can do it, they're going to try it. This is the thing. Sometimes, because we stand in the truth of who we are, you don't necessarily have to go there first, but they will try to make you feel guilty. Some of them will try to guilt you into playing the victim, whether it be you doing them wrong or you not there, whatever. Or something is happening to them in their life and they're trying to gain your sympathy, empathy, whatever. Guilt trip. So they're coming in the form of trying to guilt trip you. They're coming in the form of trying to make you think something going on with you and you need their help. In other words, they're wanting to project their stuff on you. But I guess you're not supposed to see it. But of course, you do. And you most definitely will now. But they're trying to find a way in. Because they're trying to attach themselves to you. They want to join you. They couldn't beat you. So now they want to join you. So, also, they're also coming in the spirit of entitlement. Some of these entities think they're entitled to you and what you're coming into. They think they're entitled to you. They think they're entitled to what's yours. They think they're entitled to your inheritance. They think they're entitled to your wealth. They think they're entitled to your spirit. They think they're entitled to your birthright. They just think they're entitled. They think it belongs to them. Some of them you've known for quite some time, maybe even all your life. Some of them you don't even know like that. And guess what? They still feel like they're entitled. Some of them will tell you they did this, that, and the other for you. Some of them won't say that, but they thinking it. Okay, so now I'm finna go back. I don't know, it look like my phone want to stop, so just in case, let me hurry up and get this out. Going back to my last video, your Judas is necessary. In that video, I stated that Judas, the scripture said how the devil entered Judas. And so in order for the devil to enter Judas, that means Judas had an opening. I left that there. So I want to pick up on that right now and say, in order for the devil, I keep wanting to say the devil to enter Judas, because our Judases are devils. Or the Judases. They ain't my Judas. The Judases are devils. In order for the devil to have entered Judas, meaning he had an open door. The way that you have an open door, and the way that the devil was able to enter these people, is through envy, jealousy, greed, covetousness, religious spirits, all kind of stuff, entitlement, whatever. Any of those fruits that are not of the Spirit of God, any of those fruits, characteristic traits that are considered sin or in error to the point to where it's out of alignment with who God is and who God created us to be. It's out of line with his will. Okay, any of those things are open door for the enemy to slide into. That's how the devil was able to enter into Judas. He clearly, now this is a whole nother video. I ain't gonna go into this right now. He clearly was, I don't know if he was jealous of Jesus, but what God did give me, greed. Because what did he do? He sold Jesus out for some money. So greed will make people try to attach themselves to you so they can get some. Even if it ain't about your money, your energy, because they see that glory of God in you. They're not willing to do what it takes and align themselves with God and walk it out and be obedient to him. They want to come and take it from you. Greed, jealousy. Jealous because you're doing it and they're not, and don't have the balls to. Excuse my language. Now, I have to wrap this up because I have to go, and I believe my phone is, yeah, it's about there. Now, what I'm saying all that to say is to say this. When these entities come back and try to wiggle their way into your life, connect with you, attach themselves to you because they couldn't beat you, so now they want to join you. Now, some of it may be sincere. Some of it may actually be sincere. Sometimes use your discernment. Let the Lord lead you in all of that. However, you must remember, if that open door was there before for the devil to enter, don't think for a second that devil ain't still in them. Okay? Now, again, let God lead you in this. Let God lead you in this, but don't know that it's still there. No, unless, I'm going to say this. Let God lead you in this. But 9 times out of 10, 99.9999% out of 100 times, they ain't free. They ain't delivered. That thing's still there, lurking, lying dormant, waiting on an opportunity to strike. Even in sincerity. Even when a person is sincere, if they still have that open door, if that thing is still in them, I'm just saying. What I'm saying is be careful, be mindful, know it. And the thing is this, with me, it's not an issue. I have a thing where I allow God to lead me, because it's people that I have been done with, or I would be done with, but I allow God to maneuver me with these people and navigate me, because he do have something for me to do. But when he tell me it's a wrap, it's a wrap. And some of these people have wiggled their way, but it was allowed because God was doing something. He was showing me something. But my point is, I'm aware of them. So they can't catch me off. You know, and they like to do that too, try to catch you off. But when you know who they are, you know what they are, you know what's lurking in them, you know it's there, you're never going to be caught off guard because you know. So you have to make sure you don't get caught off guard with these people. Know what you know. Even in forgiving them. Forgiving them don't mean forgetting that them demons reside in them. And they want to get you. They just need a way to work you. And remember, trying to join you because they couldn't beat you. They're trying to join you because they couldn't beat you. The demons are trying to join you through that person because they couldn't beat you. They have to join you, get on the inside to do what they're trying to do. How many times have we heard of people who were taken down or whatever, and it was an inside job? It was somebody that they knew. So what am I saying? When people show you these traits and characteristics and show you that they have demons and God have shown you this and you know, I'm not saying people can't get free, set free, healed, delivered, and set free. But again, let God lead you, and you know. You know when somebody doing the work and when they get free. Because you know why? You know, you see, you know them by their fruit, and God is showing you the real deal. So, I'm going to wrap this up and leave this here. But they coming back because they couldn't beat you. Because they couldn't beat you, they want to join you. So, beware. Take note, take note, take note, take note. I'm going to say that one more time. Beware. Beware. They are coming back. They're not finished. Because they couldn't beat you, they're coming back to join you. They're coming, trying to join you. However, beware. Okay? So, I'm going to leave that right there. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, click on that red subscribe button if you have not already done so. Click on that bell right next to that red subscribe button so that you can get a notification every time I upload a new video. Also, you all, if you are interested in any of the services I presently offer, all the information can be found right down below in that description box. I'm moving kind of fast because my phone be wanting to cut off, but it's doing pretty good today. But I ain't going to take no chances because I don't want to add no part to it. I'm just trying to do this right. I'm working on that, y'all. I'm a work in progress. A masterpiece, but a work in progress at the same time. God's masterpiece. Let me be clear. God's masterpiece and a work in progress. And God's working progress at the same time. Yeah. Anyway.